put an application on Instagram, say hire female coaches
for free.
God damn. Thanks. Like I said, I can give y'all $20 to get started.
Nah.
Said, no.
I do it for free.
I don't need that 20. No.
Jonathan, for real, probably got the most money out of all of us.
Bro, what? I've had to ask this to John before.
He ain't talking about some, well, I'm gonna need that 20.
Bro, John has definitely come through a couple of times for me.
Oh, for me too.
Like,
Plenty of times
bro.
for dinner.
But I feel like
I don't even look. I be trying to act. I be like, yeah, I get it. Jonathan be like, Jordan, you know. I be like, dang.
Ah, damn.
Thanks. Thanks.
Damn. But you know, like, you gotta be.
I'm struggling.
It has to make you feel good just being like the friend who, if niggas need it, you know.
Yeah.
They
And I feel like we.
So John, just know, like, we don't need you just for your money, but like.
I mean, you know, that's one of my things I take pride in. Like, just being that kind of person.
Right.
What?
Like, you know.
That's how I feel.
Honorable,
Now
I guess
I
you
can
could
see
say.
that.
You know, not even like, you know, to
Is that
have.
honorable?
Like, you know, yeah, like, you know, reliable.
Yeah, that's a better word.
Yeah, there you go. That reliable.
I like this little B better, I think.
I definitely
I do
but
too.
Sometimes I'd be like,
Even though I'm like
even if I just,
half-assed in the shot.
I mean, I definitely got to set up myself.
I think, well, yeah, Jordan, you're like perfectly
Yeah,
just the
I'm
Wi-Fi
like-
box.
Oh, just a Wi-Fi box. That's how we connected to our jobs.
Right.
That's how we do things.
Oh man, what the fuck is going on with this thing?
Like, I couldn't chill like this before.
You said what?
facts.
I always had to be sitting up on the inside. Now I can just chill.
Okay, so Freak Show number 29, the kid Freak Nizzle and friends, y'all are friends. All right, let's
Friends
go
this
ahead.
week, enemies next.
Maybe. All right, let's go ahead and get into some other shit. Weekend recap. Since we can finally do this now, since we do the show kind of close to when, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, it is on the weekend. So, how was y'all's weekend? Fuck it.
Weekend was okay.
What'd you do?
Nothing really. I went to Chris's uncle's 50th birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
That's really all I did. Seriously.
You said his uncle's 50th?
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah, and it's his youngest uncle.
That's wild. John, what'd you do? Work?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Yesterday, I got loose fuck with my brother, right? Was told the fuck up. First of all, shout out to The Rock. Because that tequila that he got, that Terramana, whatever it is, will put you on your ass. Like, we killed the entire
tequila.
bottle and then drunk a little personal bottle of Hennessy. Well, we split that.
I'm
you know
about
what
to
I'm saying?
say.
Yeah, it was just a little personal bottle. But, I mean, when I tell you, bro, I had to come back here. First of all, I took like a nap halfway through the day, maybe like a 30-minute nap. Just kind of like buzzed up. Woke up, got drunk, came here, took another nap, went back down there, or back to my parents, got drunk with my brother, and eventually passed out on the recliner. When I tell you I am so surprised that I did not throw up last night, nothing but the blood of Jesus. Alright, this thing just went through every single thing that I wanted to go through. Alright, question of the day. How early is too early to start arguing in a relationship?
The first week, period.
You said, okay, so other than the first week, everything else is good. Why the second week? We still not used to each other?
But see, I don't know.
So the only
Like-
reason why I like went to
Like
that,
disagreements are like full blown argument. Cause I feel like you can disagree anytime.
But disagreements can lead to arguments.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
So does that
on
mean-
record, I'm with Jordan. First week. After that,
If we argue in the first week, then you got to go.
well, okay, yeah, definitely. But like, well, yeah, I guess.
Are we talking
how early
talking
too early.
phase or you're my girl now?
First of all,
Relationship.
why are we really why are we arguing in the talking phase?
Well, facts on that one. So yeah, no. You can argue as soon as you get into a relationship.
Yeah.
Not saying that it wouldn't happen in the talking phase.
You probably argued why talking phase.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, you can argue as soon as you get into a relationship. I don't care. Address all red flags you feel.
I mean,
You
shoot,
said
even
address
in the talking phase, like if y'all starting to get like serious, not I don't say intimate, but like really like serious, and y'all are moving toward that. I feel like, so I say a week in the talking phase. If we arguing a week or two in the talking phase, then
Yeah, because at that point, you both
Has
spark.
that ever happened to you though?
A week into the talking phase? Yes. Yes.
Okay.
yeah, some people's like vibes don't really mix.
Exactly. And then I call them.
Well, why would you get into that? Like, I'm talking about y'all both know that y'all are on the talking phase, not just y'all texting.
Yeah. It could be over anything. And if we in a full blown argument, or just like you picking an argument.
Yeah, you guys know I don't take much serious. So I cracked the joke.
Well, that might be that might be your problem, John. What the hell?
Very
I cracked the joke. She got really like.
Because it was probably like low key what he thought, but he didn't want to sound too blunt because they had been talking too soon. So he just makes a joke about it. And it was probably me.
Like that. It was nothing.
That's you.
It was nothing off a personal level. It was just literally just like a joke and. Bruh.
Your jokes be real life, like sometimes hit hard though.
I can see that.
Personally been in your shoes.
First of all, I told you I was taking that serious. I make a joke of everything, so I'm not gonna say don't. But no, this joke.
I make a joke out of everything, but like
this joke was literally.
I know when to joke about it. You know what I'm saying? Like in my mind, I can joke about it, but
everything's funny. All times.
See.
All right, whatever. Go ahead.
Sorry, said whatever.
This was like a week into it, and I saw like a funny racist joke towards black people. And Shorty, it was a white girl, and she was like, that's not funny. And I'm like,
okay, wait. So you seen a joke towards what now?
Black. It was a racist joke about black people.
Okay, and you are half white, so that would be racist. So please get up.
Alright,
keep going.
I didn't know which way he was going with that. But yeah, so I laughed at it.
Okay.
You know.
Maybe she was trying to say that like she's not racist, so it really wasn't funny to her because if she laughed, it would have been racist, and you would
that may be the case, but I didn't even think about that until today when you said it. So
I don't know. You're talking to a girl and you can kind of get a hint like she's on some racist shit.
Yeah, you probably make it that way.
You're going to know.
Yeah.
Take it from a nigga who's talking.
I mean, if you're just texting though,
take it from a guy who's talked to plenty of white girls. All right?
I'm talking about on a date, probably but like if you're just texting them and just getting to know them, you probably aren't gonna know.
You just might. I literally had a girl tell me one time, don't take this offensive, but you're like the first black guy that I've found attractive in a while. And you want to talk about taking it offensive?
How's that offensive?
Thank you.
Guess who?
People got types.
So don't take that offensive.
I don't say no.
Don't take it offensive. That a white girl told me you're the first black guy that I've been attracted to in a while. Okay, yeah, that might be an accomplishment because, okay. But at the end of the day, guess who the fuck didn't get a text back that night?
Alright, are you taking it offensive now that she said it that? Are you holding a grudge against her?
No, I'm not holding a grudge. I'm saying like that's happened to me before.
I feel you, but I'm like, are you holding a grudge? Like, I didn't get a text back that night, so now she was racist.
No,
I'm saying she didn't
text.
Yeah, I didn't text her
you didn't
back.
text her back?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Guess who didn't get a text
But
back?
I don't think it was racist. It was like,
You don't have
No,
to say
seriously. I didn't take that. Now, if they be like I think this
There's
is
such thing as subtle racism. I'm sorry, bro.
No, there is.
But I don't think that was it.
Here's how I
Okay, so
do
this
it.
is the subtle racism. Your hair is so pretty. You're so pretty for a black girl. Are you mixed?
That is.
Okay, but here's the
or
thing
this,
though.
are
I'm
you
still
mixed?
getting singled out as a black man. You're the first black guy that I've found
In a
attractive.
while.
In a while.
Right.
But-
So maybe she didn't like none of the other
But
ones.
why would you have to point that out?
Maybe you feel good about yourself, and you took it the wrong way.
I don't know.
No.
I don't see that one. Like I say, are you mixed with something? You can't be all black.
Because you can sit there and say the same thing for Jordan. Jordan sat there and said, "You're the first dude I found attractive in a while." That's basically just being said the same thing.
If
I
a
feel
girl
like
if a girl told me that I was the first dude that she was attracted to in a while, I would just assume that she was lesbian.
No.
Oh,
If you say that I'm the first black guy that you
canceled. We
Canceled.
canceled. Women can't find men unattractive.
That's
No,
what
I'm saying
like,
I'm saying the context of how you're saying it. Like this isn't you just said you're the first guy that I found attractive. You're talking like about guys in general.
I mean,
I'm not saying like, oh, if you
okay, if I was talking to a white guy and I like never dated, or I only dated one or two white guys. I was like, you know, you're the first white guy I found attractive in a while. I don't think that's racist.
Give me that pink meat.
But I don't think that's racist.
I still don't think it's racist.
Like, I think something subtle, like subtle racism is like, well, my mom has had this happen to her. A coworker had literally touched her hair and was like, your hair is so soft. And my mom was like, so my hair's supposed to be hard. Like, they like touched her hair. Like, she was just like,
was this like recently?
I mean, a while back, but I mean,
I don't know. I know a lot of girls who, like, back when we was in school, used to rock the broom.
But I'm talking about if she's touching her hair and like awing in it about how soft it is. It's like, what?
It's all because that woman has seen a lot of them women with the broom. You ever seen
But-
women with their hair is real short and it don't move? It's
She
stiff.
said the girl she said was racist.
I mean,
that ain't
Derrick
racist.
Henry's stiff arm. What I mean.
So-
That's a terrible joke. Anyways, let's go into something else.
But yes, first week. We went on a rant, but I think the first week. What about you, Tyreek? You didn't answer it.
Oh, I mean, first month. I'll say first month.
Okay.
But I mean, here's my thing. It's like that first month should be us getting to know each other. You know what I'm saying?
See,
So
but
like,
that's. What do you mean getting to your? So you didn't do a talking phase. It was like, hey, let's go. on a
no,
date.
the talking phase, dude. Literally, here's my thing.
It's
Here's the
weird.
way that I do.
don't understand y'all's talking and dating phase. Sometimes it's the same to me.
Not
it's
necessarily
supposed
getting to know each other in the relationship, you know what I'm saying, that first month, but we're getting used to that relationship is what I'm saying. You know, we're getting to know each other from a relationship standpoint.
Oh,
When
okay.
you're just in the talking phase, you leave so much room for just error to happen. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, me personally, I've never really been a huge relationship guy, but I can understand why certain people get into relationships fast, because it's like, okay, some people, you know, can just wake up every single day and feel like, you know, this person is, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the other, everything that I want. Then it's other people who is just like, they did kind of, you know, have me fucked up on this, so, but they'll still go along with it, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of looked at as like ignoring red flags. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So
That's why I said early on. You can argue at the first week of anything
exactly.
because you should be calling out these red flags. Part of
But
this.
here's my thing. Here's what I'm getting at with this. In a month of the relationship, if from the jump, right? Say I'm just kind of like harping on something from the very beginning of the relationship. You're gonna know within that month. I can't keep my cool really for not even a week. So if I keep it for a whole 3 or 4 weeks, it's not that important. You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like that whole month should be me just like trying to get used to you. If something happens where you fuck up, you know what I'm saying, and we get to arguing about it, just know, you know, that's gonna set the standard from that point on. Does that make sense?
Like, that's a trigger for you.
That's gonna be a trigger within that first month. Not saying that, oh, like anything that happens after that first month isn't gonna become a trigger, or it can't become a trigger.
Yeah.
But within that first month, if you show that little hint of disrespect, that little hint of, you know, oh, I don't care, or, you know what I'm saying, just like, I'm not going to, like, I know what it is that he wants, and I know what it is that he needs, I guess, in a relationship, but let me do this, just test the water, see what's going to happen. That's disrespect to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to treat it as such, and we're going to argue about it. If I can't let go of it, that's within that month, though. After that month, it's kind of just like, all right, well, we should be getting used to each other. If we're not, then fuck it. I don't really know what to tell you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my spiel on that. Let's go into something else, like I said. Boogie's book. So, let's see. One day ago, you shared on Facebook, wrong place at the wrong time is real. I want to thank God for every time I was either late, left early, or changed my mind last minute. Why is that?
Because I feel like, okay, so let me give you guys an example. When I was traveling back and forth to run it for school, I would either like leave early or like leave late. So if I just see like a wreck happen or something like that, I'm like, you know, thank God, because that could have been me.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have left like on time, I'm over here beating myself up. Like if I would have left on time, but God, like, I don't know. I know Jonathan's going like, I really give him too much credit. But I think if like God,
you give God too much credit.
You know,
Is that what you're saying, John?
But anyway, let me finish the story. But if,
Yes.
see,
okay,
if God,
all right, I'm about to get in your ass.
okay, it's like God put something in your mind, like, dang, you forgot this.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, let me go back and get this, and then you're beating yourself up like, dang, I'm late, and then you see a wreck on the side of the road, and you're like, dang, that could have been me. Like, thank God.
I've always been like that when it came to like if I was dealing with certain shit. Like certain shit that I didn't think I could get out of. Say a breakup, the DUI, you know what I'm saying? It's different shit. If I seen a wreck on the side of the road, if I seen a person getting pulled over and...
Oh, you're an it could be worse.
Huh?
You're an it could be worse kind of person.
Yeah. I'm not it could have been me, because the only way that it can be you is if you fuck up.
No, I mean, wrecks can happen anywhere. Like,
wrecks can happen anywhere, but...
And the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, I mean, I don't know. If you just got a feeling like, man, maybe I shouldn't even go to this thing. Like, you had planned it.
I've had plenty of those feelings,
yeah.
and I've left thinking to myself, I cannot believe it. I made it out alive.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, I still don't feel like... I feel like you are kind of... I feel like you are kind of in control, or at least know what you're getting into with a lot of situations that you go through in life. So...
Yeah. But
I'm
saying, like, okay, let's say you ain't never been in a place and you like, something ain't right. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Or like, somebody call you. Party? Yeah, or like somebody call you and you like, alright, I'm gonna go check on this person, or I'm gonna go be with my girl or whatever, and then you find out something happened at the party as soon as you left. You like, dang. Like, oh, yeah. I'm mad because I got this call and I gotta go, but then you find out like, oh, okay.
You know what's crazy? I feel like as a DJ, that's always been one of my biggest fears. Is like DJing a party and I don't know, playing the wrong song, just being in the wrong area. Like, no, bro, there's definitely wrong songs that you can play.
That get you shot?
Not get me shot, but get the party shot up.
Right, exactly.
Like the DJ should be good. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you like.
The DJ out of everybody in the party should play the neutral role of just like, I'm here to do the music. If some shit jumps off, the DJ should be the last person that anybody wants to hurt. You know what I'm saying? But there are people who, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, say if you're listening to the radio, you wouldn't hear a Fox News ad right behind the CNN ad. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, I get it.
A Democratic Republic thing. You know what I'm saying? Look at it like a Blood and Crip thing. You know, you wouldn't play YG and then right after that play
Snoop.
Right.
Well, you probably would. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the West Coast.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg is like he's probably the only Crip who's like a universal.
No,
like,
Nip probably too.
Okay, Nipsey Hussle too, but
I think Snoop got more credit.
I mean, of course.
Well, okay, Snoop Dogg's still alive, so that's.
Well, he's also an OG.
He is an OG. Like, but you wouldn't play like a YG song and then play like Blueface or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or like what is it? What's his name? I can't even think. Everybody ain't your friend.
MO3 Mo.
Yeah.
Oh, what was he?
I would.
Why is so many rappers like? Why do you have to be in the game?
I think they just be repping something. I don't always.
Do you feel like
that.
I don't know? There's like checkpoints when it comes to like becoming a big time like
right.
rapper.
Or you got guns, chick.
I got a gun.
I sell drugs.
So, oh shit! I gotta catch a body. God damn it!
That shit not funny.
That's not funny, but shit. God damn.
Funny.
I definitely understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I think you gotta have an image.
Image, yeah, but there are a lot of rappers who like Big Sean. If I was to see Big Sean out in public,
he a Crip.
Well,
no, no, I'm not thinking about like gang wise. I'm just thinking about like what a rapper would look like, a typical rapper. If I seen Young Thug, I would honestly think like he's about to be in like a RuPaul fucking drag show or something.
That's wild.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
We saw that man Lil Wayne.
Huh?
Lil Wayne.
Section 8 or
at this point.
YG.
Probably the richest nigga alive. You seen that nigga's loafers? This nigga wears white fucking tube socks with loafers. With church shoes. This nigga gotta be rich. You know how much you just cannot give a fuck?
You see Chris Brown in the street?
He might be famous. He might be famous.
You see Meg in the street?
Meg the Stallion?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, like it's hard trying to like gauge.
And she go to college too. She kind of.
I feel like
it's relatable.
She made it.
So it's hard trying to gauge a female artist because female artists are still trying to get on in general to where they can still look normal. When you like a big name artist, other than like who, Roddy Ricch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like niggas just start looking weird, start looking different. You know what I'm saying? You kind of just like if I was to see, I don't know, say Future. If Future was to walk into Planet Fitness and say, hey, I, need a quick workout. Obviously, without knowing that it's Future, I'm going to know, like, all right, all the dreads, this nigga got money, probably pulls up in something, nice. You have to have, like, a certain image, like you said, when you are an artist. Well, women, it's kind of just like, it's harder for women, because you have to focus so much on the actual rap itself to get over. I feel like Young M.A honestly had the biggest push out of any female artist ever.
But she was good though.
She's very good.
She was rapping nigga shit though.
Nigga shit, but that's the thing is like that's why
that
she
image
had
got her though.
That image got her. Well, I mean, you can look at her and tell she's gay,
Yeah, but it was like that nigga shit. She was spitting nigga shit,
bro.
So it kind of put. He's saying it kind of put her in a game as like with the guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so
you
that's
think
what I
about
meant.
somebody like, did you see all the shit with Meg the Stallion went on right before the baby brought Tory Lanez out? At Rolling Loud.
Oh,
that was wild.
I was supposed to go.
You were supposed to go. Where was it at?
I think it was in Florida, Miami. I want to say.
Makes sense.
Who brought who out?
The baby brought Tory Lanez out right after Meg the Stallion finished.
Meg the Stallion
or before.
Meg the Stallion went on before them, or before the baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The baby went on. Obviously, did his little gay rant and all that other stuff. We'll get into that later. But anyway, so that happened, and he brought Tory Lanez out. So obviously, they're in the same place at the same time. But
about that, do y'all guys think it was set up?
It's so hard to tell.
I know, it's so weird. It's I don't want to say that she's not a victim. I hate to be that person, but it's you just never know with celebrities because is it a setup or what's?
Wait, who set up what?
So Tory Lanez basically
shot. You talking about that story?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why he's bringing this up about the baby bringing Tory Lanez out right after Meg Thee Stallion finished her set basically. She
definitely was wounded. That is without a doubt. Both her feet. It was listed in the report.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
But so I feel like
Here's my thing. You remember when a whole bunch of people was just like, "Oh, where's the gunshot wound?" What? When have you ever seen anybody from Martinsville, anybody ever post their gunshot wound?
Yeah.
If you say you got shot, why would you lie about that?
Yeah. I'm not saying she didn't get shot. What I'm saying is, do you guys think it was Tory? Yeah, I do think that. But I'm saying, do y'all think it was Tory Lanez? Because they said it was a bunch of stuff going on. It wasn't for sure.
It was Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
They said it wasn't
for sure. Why would they put that on him?
Not only why would they put it on him, but you're Tory Lanez. There was a whole bunch of niggas there before. I doubt there's that many niggas above you. Why ain't you got a fall guy?
It's true.
What you mean?
Somebody who gonna take the fall for you.
Well, shit. I mean,
cases like
this.
No, I'm just saying. They said it was her. They said something went on and she was basically okay. I heard a bunch of stories. I'm not saying she in the wrong or whatever. I'm just saying, do you really the story was kind of weird for me. Because they said her body, something went on and the bodyguard was shooting and accidentally shot her in her foot and Tory Lanez was with her. So they blamed it on Tory Lanez.
Well, my thing.
I'm not saying that's
But why
true.
would you look that deep into it?
Not only that.
No, I was just I'm just asking. I'm not looking deep. I'm just
But not only that, but it's, like I said, still pull back on Tory Lanez. You ain't gotta be no snitch, but you damn sure could have been hey, person A, this incident happened. I don't know that nigga, I don't know that nigga, I don't know that nigga, so I can't give you no name.
Yeah, but then both of them came out with this CD that was really, really popular.
I don't give. Well, that is true. That is the case as well.
Yeah.
So it's is this for publicity or is it really
I feel like at this point it's probably more publicity.
Yeah.
First of all, why would they?
They definitely spun it. It's definitely been spun.
Here's my thing. Two different things. So,
sorry to get on this rant, but I just thought it was interesting because I'm like,
oh yeah,
you
of
never
course.
know.
Weren't we doing Boogie's book?
Yeah, that's why I was like,
right.
we
So,
went on this rant.
we're done with Boogie's book.
Yeah.
Next thing will be the next topic. So, okay, here's my biggest thing about that. They both came out with albums.
Yeah, right.
After that.
Yeah, literally maybe
Tory
not even a
Lanez
month.
really did use the publicity from that to promote his album.
He did.
And a lot of songs were, kind of like explaining that. If it wasn't a lot of songs, then it was at least.
But he said he couldn't speak out. His lawyers wouldn't let him speak out on it.
Okay, well, here's the thing: is your lawyers, yeah, they're one thing. Your managers and all these people who control your publicity, who control your social media,
they spun it into the album.
they're intertwined with your lawyers, who is just like, okay, well, what can we say? What can we not say? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why
Think
they
about
got
how
the
that
album.
album was made. Who the fuck would have ever wanted a Tory Lanez album? Who's really dying for a Tory Lanez album? I'm waiting on Kanye to drop his. Make me one of the few who's probably waiting on it, but I am waiting on it. Who the hell has ever said I cannot wait for this Tory Lanez album to drop?
Yeah.
And then Meg Thee Stallion came out with her album,
Yeah.
which did what it did. I don't think that it came out at the right time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that
I
it was.
don't think it was all of that. It might be like
It
two
was-
songs on there that I like.
Body yada 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 yada. Okay.
Okay, and then it was like
I think there's one with her and Kalani. Is that the same one?
She's like holding the newspapers. And
I don't know.
And her thing was like, I don't know.
I didn't
Let me
understand
see.
the whole okay, so what am I supposed to do? Just act like this didn't happen? You know
Yeah,
what
I'm not saying for her to even act. I'm not trying to say that she is in the wrong, but I'm just saying like it's kind of was a publicity because after
Huge publicity.
because after their albums came out, it was like you ain't hear nothing else about it.
Nothing at all.
It was just like, so what
And
happened?
then it was kind of just like after the Rolling Loud incident. You know what I'm saying? That was when people were kind of
That's like, oh,
reminded
yeah, I remember,
of
right?
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's that. But
Yeah, it's about this. It's just
Shit.
it's just literally
You
those
see?
two.
Well, I like Shots Fired is the one by
It
her.
is, right?
I do like Body, and then I do like What's New. The other one.
okay, here's the thing
Nah,
about
man.
Shots Fired. Shots Fired was a song. Somebody had posted it on Facebook. How are you gonna use?
Cry Baby was okay.
How are you gonna use the beat to "Who Shot Ya" and you know who shot you?
Oh, well, that's
So
true.
okay, that was that. But all right, let's go into something else. A Minute with Morris. Dun, 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 dun.
Hell no.
All right, John. 1 minute to explain. Let me go ahead and put this. Go ahead and look at the
I seen
question,
that.
nigga. You seen it already?
Well, I read it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and put a minute on the clock. You have 1 minute to explain. What is your stance on women who deny their hoe phase? Go.
Are we talking about like you fully already know bluntly
Go.
that it was the hoe?
Go. Nah, bullshit. Yeah, like she's explaining her hoe phase, or you know about her hoe phase.
And she's saying, "Oh no, that's not being a hoe."
Yes, go. You got 48
It
seconds.
depends on like what they're talking about. Like if you're telling me they're out there, she's out there like, "Oh, I was having sex." She's like, "That's not my whole face. What do you call it?" She got some bullshit reasoning. Sure, no. She got some like, "Yo, I'm a grown woman who I can go have sex if I want to." I'm like, well, you want that feminist stuff? That's how you want to live your life. Cool. Now she told me, yo, she had a dude. Then she was dating this guy for a period of time. Then went straight to this guy dating him. That didn't work. So she started. She didn't like the way he was treating her, so she went to this, and she just kept getting in different relationships in that rapid time of period. I'm like, you weren't even giving things a try. You weren't doing none of that. That's what I really consider more of a hoe face than a woman just going out there having sex.
Ooh. Let me cut this off. You had 8 seconds left. You know what? So why would you consider a woman who's
I
getting
feel like
into-
the opposite.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm such
Why would
the
you not
opposite
consider
type of person.
so the woman who's going out having sex knowing that she
knowing that she's having sex, like
Exactly.
that is her motive.
That is her main objective, is going out and fucking whoever, wherever, however.
But if a person is getting into a relationship and it's just not
You don't
working
know
out,
that.
Well, no. But here's the thing. It's also a time span.
I guess because that's where I'm at right there. I'm like, dang, I went to like different relationships and I want
But
to be in a hoe.
It was a time span.
I mean, it was a time span,
Yeah.
but
So I'm not talking.
I feel like
I'm not talking about
time span. If
Right.
you're in a relationship, why does it matter if it's 2 months, 3 months?
I just said that in the sake of the time frame. Now that we're getting deeper on it, maybe I'm talking about like yeah, he was doing this, so I started talking to the other guy, he never fixed it, and then I'm like, so if you're doing these stuff behind the back instead of just leaving it like that, leaving it right then and there when it was dressed, then there's that. What I meant by the women having sex, like, you know, like, alright, so you woman, when you have sex, does your body matter how many niggas been through you? Do you feel like that matters?
Yes.
You feel like, I'm talking about like your body shape, your like how you feel to another man.
What do you mean?
Like, is your vagina get wider? Is it loose?
No.
So
I told y'all, I already explained
so
this.
so having sex so many times don't matter.
No, it doesn't. The reason
Then it's
why.
a mental thing, right?
What?
Of shorty having X amount of bodies.
For y'all.
I'm telling you, it don't matter. I'm telling you, it's not. So for that nigga over there, this nigga, yo, I'm sick of this. Sick of this.
My bad.
You gonna egg it on.
No, but I mean, like,
So-
no. I feel like the person. I mean, it does change, but it not like change. I wouldn't say it would change like tremendously. Like, it doesn't matter how loose or whatever it is. I already talked to y'all about this on here.
In fact, but for the topic, we want to bring it back up.
Yeah.
Your opinion on it, your standpoint. So if that's the case, what does it matter how many bodies you got? Can you be like, hey, you clean? Oh yeah, I got tested X day.
No.
Then,
Yes.
then what's it matter? Like, that's, to me, that's like, all right, bro. Like I did my shit. I don't care nothing about that.
Okay, but you're trying to say that a woman's hoe phase is more so her keep getting into these relationships.
Well, not so.
Right. That's what I'm
It's,
confused.
that might have been bad wording. It's not so much as into relationships. It's more like, oh, I was talking to this guy. I talked to that guy, and it was like, you know, you were talking. You were in the talking phase, but you were pretty much like almost to the point of using. Not saying she was using him, but like yeah, he took me on dates, or it's like kind of like a feeling like, you know, you was
So
getting.
you're saying like dates.
But no. Okay, I get what you're going. I get where you're going with this. So he's saying, how do you know that this woman didn't use these guys just for sex and trying to fill a void, and now she's in another hoe phase? Because she's not necessarily in there for the guy. She's in there for the relationship and what comes with the relationship.
Oh, okay.
But now, here's my thing about that, John. How do you know that this girl isn't really dependent on this guy?
What about thing? I don't know. What I'm telling you is that's how. If I look at the situation and you're telling me you went through this versus yo, she's like, well, if she's trying to justify her whole phase with legitimate like, yo, I'm a woman, I can have sex, consensual sex, and then she's.
But the question
she's fine to
was-
argue. Well, yes. How do you feel about a woman denying her whole phase?
Yeah, denying her hoe phase.
Yes, and I'm telling you, this one's trying to
He
justify.
said.
Yeah,
He said it just depends on the answer that they give when it's confronted.
yeah. Like if I'm like, yo, oh, so that was a whole phase, and she goes, instead of saying yes, is which like the most only option you're gonna respect, or you're gonna if you're on the opposing argument, but instead of just being like yes, she goes, no, it wasn't a whole phase, so now she's denying the whole phase when she said I was having sex because I'm a woman.
So
I can do this.
basically, he's saying is however the girl answers the question. If it ever came up, or if he knew about that person previously, however they answered the question would be the determining how he would feel about it.
I feel like they'll go the same with, like, say if a guy cheats and he just like denies like everything, you know, like say if he's talking
It's
to
different.
somebody who, well, no, I'm not saying like
How does he bring it up?
How does he bring it up is what I'm saying.
What is his answer when she first asked him?
That's just like, okay, say if you ask a girl, what's your body count? You know what I'm saying? Certain people care about certain numbers. If you ask a guy, have you ever cheated before? Certain people care about certain answers. You feel me? So it's just like, I know females who like, if you've ever cheated as a guy, you are the sleaziest, you are the fucking worst guy to have ever existed. Rightfully so. If you ever fucking cheat, you know what I'm saying? You
It's
got
also
fucking
when
problems.
did you cheat?
When did you cheat? I don't. Well, okay.
Like what age did you cheat?
Okay,
I think that's what makes me like.
I'm gonna vouch for that. I'm gonna vouch for that.
Because if you're in high school, it's like, oh, whatever. But like, I mean, not whatever. It's still gonna hurt the person that they. But guys gonna be like, girls have to understand that where guys are in the high school, in high school, like mentally, we have to understand it, and we have
Why?
to. Because we have to be like, okay, like I know this person maybe at this point in their life, and we can't. What we gonna do? Expect all of them to be faithful at that age?
Why wouldn't you be? I was faithful in high school.
I'm not saying I wouldn't
Yeah,
go to you.
yeah.
I'm not saying like, but if they're known for cheating in high school, why would I go date them?
which is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in high school. So we should know like that part. But I'm saying when you're becoming an adult and you cheat, I feel like that's a whole different.
That is a different ball.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's not like.
I feel like it for.
I mean, hindsight 2020 though for me. Like I'm like, I probably shouldn't have did, or I probably shouldn't have been with this person because they kind of had a history of this. But I was thinking that I was going to.
For certain people, I guess it depends.
Yeah.
So did y'all see my tweet earlier this week? I don't even think you could. You don't have Twitter and you don't even have me on Snapchat.
I don't have.
Bro, I be sharing all this shit. Did you see the episode of from episode
Instagram?
23 that I put? Yeah.
I seen it on Instagram, but I don't have a Snapchat.
Yeah, I put that on both of them. It's kind of like my ways of
Promoting.
Yeah. But I probably should do better because I got all my people on Facebook. So
Yeah.
we'll see about episode 30, you know? Mark my words. We'll see. Anyways, so when we was talking about just like what was like people cheating or just
the
whatever.
answers that you give, but it's also like, when did you cheat?
Yes, when did you cheat? Why did you cheat? How did you cheat? Okay, if you went and fucked with somebody else because this other person fucked with somebody else, that's justifiable. It's not justifiable.
It's not right.
It's not right. It's not right at all.
But it's justifiable.
It's not right at all. It's justifiable. What?
I didn't know if the battery's going dead.
I had a question.
The battery isn't going dead. I don't know what that.
Anyway,
That's why we didn't make it because I was too smart. They died by the way. Oh shit! Was I done?
100%.
Is it overflowing?
No, he's listening.
Oh. But yeah. So.
What I mean is like, you know how women be like, they gonna ask you a question, they already know the answer.
Yeah. No, I was always like, set it off in this.
So.
Set it off.
I can't ask because I'm supposed to ask you, does that matter? Does the honesty on first go matter?
No, I feel like the honesty comes in when it's like
beforehand.
Yeah, like look, Jordan, this happened before you asked. If you respect me a little bit, you gotta be a little bit, like a little bit of respect.
I'm always iffy on that one. Like if you respect
no. I'm not saying that. I get what you're about to say, but what I'm saying, if you just got a little bit of respect after the situation is over, after the cheating is over, if you have a little bit of respect, because obviously you don't have much, because.
yeah. So obviously,
and maybe like later on in life we could have tried it out again, but now everybody is like pretty much nah, because they didn't have no respect.
Alright. I am very sorry for that. See, this is why I recorded in two different ways, alright?
So you're telling me
okay.
they don't get. So if he comes to you, yo,
I'm pretty sure I missed the whole damn conversation.
Basically, you ever been in a situation where your woman knew, she asked you a question, and you're thinking, hey, yo, does she really know the real truth to it, or she's just asking this question? So she already knows the answer. She's hoping you say the honest truth from the beginning. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
So I was asking her if she's ever been in that situation. I kind of felt she didn't. I was hoping she was when she was young and dumb, maybe, but she was always aggressive. Then
I feel like Tariq can attest.
So she said no, but so the girl would know the truth. Like, oh, he cheated. Let me go ask him, see what he say. And then how if a nigga was ever honest on that first answer,
right?
If that would have saved him. That's why I was asking her, like saved him as in like the relationship, or you know.
I feel like we could always be friends. Like that's
even after the worst endings.
Even after the worst endings, like one in particular, you know, have similarities with.
I'm not gonna try to even get somebody.
Okay, but anyway, so I feel like that person will always be my friend. Maybe not now, but back then for sure. And in the last couple of years.
It hit me.
Yeah.
It hit me.
Okay.
So yeah.
I don't know what the hell y'all are talking about, but let's go ahead and go into something else.
Just hold this, man. He ain't paying attention.
So, okay, Friqueshow of the week.
I heard that. I didn't see
I
the
heard
video.
about it. I didn't see it. I didn't want to look it up.
You didn't see the video.
I didn't want to look it up either.
This is exactly why I have this fucking TV, bro. Alright, let's go ahead and go into it.
Oh, we gotta watch it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, y'all are going to watch this.
Nah,
Bro, this is the reason why I do this podcast. I watch shit that I don't want to watch all the fucking time.
I watch them too.
Okay,
they not this bad.
Just start staying up on different shit.
I mean, I heard it. I just didn't think I wanted to see this.
Yeah,
you don't. You really don't. Okay, but it's whatever.
Make sure it's on silent.
Make sure it's on silent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You're late for it, on me.
Alright.
You'll start after the fact.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
Alright, y'all. So right now we're watching 42 Doug.
Okay, yeah. So Friqueshow of the week, 42 Doug slurping up his son. That's the way that I put it.
Let's say
Basically, he kissed.
Is that the right?
But, okay, yeah.
Put it that way.
Pause. Anyways, yeah. See, look at that shit, bro. That shit wild as hell.
Is that all it is? He just licks his son like that? Is that all?
You said, is that all that it is?
Is that all that it is?
Yeah, like this is all the video.
Oh, no.
You ain't seen that?
No, that
Let's
they
go
didn't show
back.
that.
Let's go back.
They didn't
Go
show
back.
that. That's why I was asking.
Look, what the fuck?
And he like, get off
Bro.
me.
This nigga said, what the hell, Pops? Nah, that
It's,
That's exactly what he said, bro. Look at him.
ain't. Nah, but for real though, that's some wild ass shit.
see, because, what I said was like, if it was all just a lick. Because, my family, we really open. So my mom would have came in, she probably would have bit us or something. And I wouldn't have thought nothing of it, like, that's inappropriate.
Okay, a bite is kind of more just like,
But if you talk about it,
that's more like friendly, like.
but my sister might have licked me on the side of my face or something. Like, that's
a suck and a lick and a.
That's why I asked about you.
Bro, this man dead made out with
that's
the side of
bad.
his son's neck.
No, but that's
Yeah,
what I'm
because
saying.
I mean, I like go up to my siblings and I like catch them off guard and they're like, like that. But I ain't never sucked on their neck and licked them up
So,
like that.
a whole bunch of people been giving him
That's
hell.
disgusting.
Yeah, because you kind of asked for that backlash.
Yeah, and I made this the Friqueshow of the week because the freaking idiot is a lot worse. But yeah, why would you post that? Well, here's the thing: he was on Instagram Live, so obviously he probably like had no other choice. Like somebody was probably just gonna
Why would you
screen
do that?
record it, huh?
Then still, why would you do that?
Why would you do that? That's
That means
weird.
That's very weird.
That's weird as fuck. The hell, bro! I swear to God, if I was to ever see my brother do that to the side of my nephew's neck, I would